Let's see if it fits here. Please. Hi, I'm Janelle, but you can just call me Jelly. Today we are in my craft room cleaning it up. I bought a new Michaels drawer system and I don't know how I feel about it. But first, we need to clean up my room. And stuff is everywhere. I do live crafting streams mostly every Monday. And I have just random materials from all the streams I've been doing lately. So it's time to kind of put stuff away. So I hope this helps you be productive today. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this. And let's get cleaning. So as you can see, I have these two Michaels towers that have all the 18 by 18 scrapbook photo bins in it. And I have them all labeled. So I used to be obsessed with infusible ink, so I have like 3 infusible ink bins, but now I've been doing a lot more like iron-on, heat transfer vinyl, HTV, as well as some cardstock projects and some sticker projects. So this cardstock bin is like overfilled, so I'm probably gonna have to make another one. So we have this ugly closet-made shoe shelf in between the two Michaels craft towers. I've had this thing forever. It's from my childhood. And I used to have it like in my closet at home. And the thing with it is the spacing of it, like shoes don't actually fit on the shelf. So it's been used for different things. I used to have like my textbooks from college in it at one point, I think. And before that, it had all of my little dance shoes, my ballet shoes, my tap shoes, my baton shoes, all of that stuff shoved in there. So over the years, this kind of has followed me around. So it's kind of hard to get rid of. And I'm kind of struggling with that. It's just so hard for me to get rid of things. I actually had a coworker come to my house and help me clean out like my seasonal room of requirement closet, and she helped me get rid of some stuff. And so if you have someone like that in your life, I do recommend kind of having someone over to help you, you know, from like an outside perspective to help you get rid of things. But let's get back to the craft room stuff. So this shelf, somehow it ended up at my house now, and my mom's like, oh look, it fits perfectly between here. And I'm like, yes. And so I ended up holding on to it for this reason, but I think I might go back where I had it. But then I think the same issues gonna happen where it's just such an eyesore to see everything in there and to try and keep like tidy stuff tidy in it, like, you know, neat and organized. I thought I could like line up all my ribbon and stuff there and it would look pretty, but it doesn't. So we have the two Michaels craft towers. That's part of their modular storage unit line. And then I bought the board that makes it into like a desk situation, but the classic made shelf fit under there so nicely, but I don't like how it's open because I just shove stuff in there and stuff gets lost in there. So if you've been around the channel for a while, you know that I used to stream Animal Crossing. That's kind of how I got my channel up and going. And now as my life is changing a little bit, it's kind of evolved with me, and now we're just Jelly. It's all things meat, which is kind of hard for the YouTube algorithm to understand. I've gone back and forth so many times if I should just live stream gaming on Twitch, but that's a whole nother platform, and I love you guys, and I miss you, and I want to kind of keep everything on YouTube right now. I'm sure that'll like change in like 3 seconds as I'm thinking about it, but I want to try and keep everything here, continuing to build my community. And I know that there's like a core group of us that hang out during the premieres of the video, and I absolutely love all of you. So thank you so much for sticking around as my channel has kind of grown and evolved. And I found that like stuff that interests me kind of like falls into place with the interests of all of the rest of the community. Like, for example, Animal Crossing, you know, playing the cute, cozy games. I found that a lot of people like to be super crafty. Like, there's people that crochet, you know, there's people like me that have a Cricut machine. I found someone on Twitch yesterday that she plays Animal Crossing and she was like painting. So I think that's just so freaking cool that our kind of paths can cross and create this little community that just kind of all stemmed from playing a video game. So as I'm cleaning, I like to kind of vacuum as I go along, especially if I'm sitting on the floor and I'm going through stuff and there's like little scrap pieces of thing everywhere. I love vacuuming. It's kind of like a mental health thing for me. I don't know. I feel like I have so much control, and I don't know. It sounds silly, but let me know if you feel like that too. So here is my favorite part. I finally got the Michaels drawer next to the closet made shelf, and I'm emptying everything in it. I want to do like ribbon, like each color in a different thing, and then maybe I can put like some vinyl on the drawers and label it like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, like the different color ribbon. I already also have some ribbon in the drawers from the crafting island, but this was just such a relief for me to just get everything out of here and get this closet made shelf out of here. And thank goodness that most of the ribbon that I have fits in here. Some of it I have to turn it sideways, which is fine, but I have another drawer in, again, the crafting island that will fit like taller ribbon. And then some of the deco mesh material for the wreath making, that's what I use all this ribbon for. So I was putting all the ribbon and such in the drawer, like my whole idea of this thing that I bought, and it was fitting all nice. And then I actually went in the drawer that I have in the crafting island to try and see like what smaller ribbons I could fit in this one and then put my bigger ribbons back in the drawer. So this is still an ongoing process. I was able to get the whole shelf empty and pull it out of the way and put the drawer in its spot. But now I have piles of random stuff in my room, and I think it's just going to be a vicious cycle of this closet made shelf. And I'm going to put it just somewhere just so I can have my room clean and then maybe just revisit this project another day. I mean, this craft room has evolved so much over the past year and a half, maybe. I used to have a twin bed in here, and I was like, oh, I have to keep a twin bed in my house to make sure, if anybody needs to spend the night, I have a place, I have a guest room. That was always kind of really important to me. But then just the day to day, I had to make that decision, and I kind of struggled with it for a while. And then finally, one day, Eric was just like, you know what? We're taking the twin bed out. That's happening. So I had moved all of my PC setup and like my desk setup, my streaming stuff into this room. I had the twin bed where this kind of crafting desk where the crafting desk is now. So I decided to kind of just make this my space for right now, for what I need it for, and do this for myself. It's made me feel so much better. And I guess I should give myself more credit. I shouldn't beat myself up so much for kind of transforming this room. It's taken a lot of time. I tried to kind of keep track of like videos and stuff of what it looked like before, but that was before I got this camera. And it has been a lot of rearranging stuff. I have no basement and no garage, so I don't have a place to kind of just store things that are storage. So I got to be really selective about what I keep in my life. And that's just, again, it's just a struggle for me. I can't get rid of anything. And actually, sitting here recording this, I cannot believe how much crafting supplies I have now. And I'm so happy that I have a space for it. All right, so we are about to the end of the closet made versus drawer organizer. We're pulling it out, and then I'm going to clean behind here. So I hope you enjoyed kind of just like a little cleaning update video. The last video that I made of cleaning my room did so well, and I'm really trying to start building my YouTube channel back up a little bit so I can get a little extra income because I have a wedding to pay for. And I hope this gave you kind of some ideas. I used to search on YouTube of craft rooms, and it just used to be unrealistic kind of setup. So this is kind of just a normal size bedroom. I have a ranch. It's 1,230 square feet. So it's just like a normal bedroom size. So if this is what the space that you have, I'm lucky that I have an entire extra bedroom right now. So here's the moment you've been waiting for. The brand new drawer system goes between there. There's an awkward space kind of between the desks. You can't fit two of them side by side, but I kind of knew this going into it, and I still insisted on going with this option anyway. We'll see. I don't know. I also tried it going this way and the drawer is still open, but there is another cube that I bought. It's at Michael's. I have to go pick it up to put on top of here, and 2 of those photo bins will fit on top of that, so it might look a little bit better after that. We'll see. All right, so this is just a square, so how hard could it be? Got all my little pieces here. So, okay, so this is the Simply Tidy Modular Half Cube for the organizer line that I have from Michael's. And right now I have this, and you just saw the whole video of me cleaning all this stuff out to put this here. And then this cube, in theory, is supposed to fit here. And so it'll go in the middle. And I was thinking it might even give it like more support here if there's something underneath it. So hopefully it fits. It says it should on the box. It's got the drawer with the thing on it. So we're gonna try and put it together. I don't even know what that picture is supposed to be telling you. Then we have, okay, so it's gotta be the top. Put you over there. So there we go. There's that. Maybe before I screw it all together, I should see if it like fits there. That way I can just put it back in the box and return it. Or with these, that way I can put it back in the box and return it. Or they did tell me once upon a time that if I build it and I don't like it, I can bring it back built. Which this is probably easier to bring back built than that. But let's see. Okay, those fit. Great. Love it. Okay, so let's see if it fits here. Please. It doesn't. Okay. That's great. I think it's supposed to, though. So what you just saw me take off my desk there is the Elgato Heavy Base. So it is a 10-pound weight that flex arm screws into, so that the way the flex arm works is you can attach all the different little pieces of it to give you a top-down look that I use for my crafting stream, so the camera's on the end of it. So once I took that off of the top of the desk, you can see a little bit right here, I was able to kind of lift it up and squeeze that underneath. That's actually not bad. That's actually really good. Wait, did you even see that? That's actually really nice, because now this has like a lot more support to it. Wait, I didn't even screw it together. I think I just want to leave it. So the problem here is this board is only so long, right? And it's made to screw to the top to each of these things. So why don't I just buy another one of these and another one of these, get rid of this top board, and we just make my own board? Or if it's a little bit, what would it be in that? Maybe I could measure it and see like if there's like a little part that's left over like hanging, we could just leave it on this side and you wouldn't see it. So I could keep this screwed to this, move that over, put this here, buy another one, put it here, and then do that. That might work. So we'll see. I'll give you another update when I get this more figured out. Thank you so much for watching this like cleaning and recraft. Thank you so much for watching this cleaning and craft room update. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna break stuff.